They'll try this extra point.
Hey there, little boy. You're waving at
And
me
right
up
down to the
there.
and good.
Hey there,
Now lead
cutie.
by 14 points.
Hey,
They're
God, you
staying ready
hurry,
for a
don't
stop
go
this
nowhere.
here,
Just
and
grab you up,
there's a
spoil
player
you.
injured after that
Hey,
snap.
look
Not
at
what they
him.
wanted to see in week
Look
one,
out, trying to
as
get
their
his
medical
dad
staff
out.
heads out to check on him.
I'm trying to get my dad out. I see you later. I'm trying to get the man. Look for him. I'm trying to get him.
The Packers
Hey,
about set to kick this one away, and away we go again.
what's he
They'll
doing?
take
Trying to
this at
reach
the
for
10.
me?
Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
I'm
The Minnesota
trying to get my
offense ready
dad
to set up shop again. And it's far from the first time we're
out.
seeing
What's
them
the
getting
song
it
say?
down, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like I've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. Devontae White. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Oh,
This is reeled in by Ja'Marr Chase. Continuing to move past the 45. And he gets this down near the 30.
what?
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return or a
No.
punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing.
You
Look
gotta
at the
go.
difference in field
You gotta go
position
through some of
by
these
getting on
roads
that
like they
shot
got no
and
sale
flipping
in
the
the
field
Walmart.
and the tone of this drive.
The roads,
So the
the
complexion of this
the
drive
roads,
has
why
changed
they got them
dramatically
there and
now.
no
New
sale
set of downs
at
here inside the
Walmart.
35. They give to Mason. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings a first down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. On play action now. McCarthy dumps it off to his running back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Team now, after that last catch, wound up losing 3 yards. McCarthy looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Well, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Here he goes, third and long. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. Javon Hargrave. And that brings up fourth now and 21. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Reichert connects there. And that'll get him back to 11. It's 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Sit tight, so we're coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Here's Reichert set to kick this
You
away.
can just give him no chips. I ain't gonna. You can just give him no chips. I ain't
From
gonna.
the 6.
Yeah, he took big wrong.
He's brought down to end that run.
I'm gonna call it a night.
The Packers and receiver Jaden Reed set to take over once again. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. To the air with Love. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 35 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. That throw to the outside gets the job done.
So the complexion
Some
of
of
this
this, I'm
drive
gonna
has
call it a
changed
night.
dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
I think that's one.
I don't think it is, but I'm gonna call it a night.
And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
You know what I call that, Chris? Punch. You took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you change the momentum as quickly as he can.
He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the set. After the set, Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's going to dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Oh, boy.
With his first, hopefully many more to come this season.
I'm gonna go now.
That's been back-to-back touchdowns for this offense. And I'll tell you, King, I'm watching this defense, right? And they're trying to make adjustments from the side. And with every scorer, they can't. This offense is what? Out-adjusting them right now.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And this one will clear the end zone. No surprise to any of us, right, with the kick moved up, but only he's going to come out to 20 on that touchback. The Vikings with a football here. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And there's enough time to put something together. Mason gets it on the counter. And the power play up the gut. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
What day did they say you could move in?
Throwing on 2nd down. It's McCarthy.
Okay.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's McCarthy to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
1st and 10 at the
McCarthy throwing here. Did not like what he was seeing, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 2nd, McCarthy. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that first down.
1st and 10 at
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on a slant. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
McCarthy to throw it. And the Rush is going to win this race. They get to it. Offense in the hurry up here.
The loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 49-yard line.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. And it's Tony Pollard. He has it. He has the room. Are you kidding me? He's gone. He started at his 4-yard line. He goes the distance. 96 yards. Get him an oxygen mask. The Titans come away with the victory. It's the first for Robert Saleh as the head coach of Tennessee. From there, why don't we check out what's happening between the Falcons and Steelers up in the Steel City. And look out, it's the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Falcons come away with the victory, their first under new head coach Kevin Stefanski. Lastly, let's check out the impact player from this opening slate of games of 2026, and it's this man. And it's JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Seahawks do, however, wind up falling in this one. And as night falls on a fantastic first Sunday of football, a look here at the rest of the action on a hectic first day of the NFL's regular season.
Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Packers and Josh Jacobs got set to go on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far,
somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
This is Reed working the right side. Down to the 10. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Looking to tack on the point after. The uprights. It is good. And they continue piling onto this lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, Ken, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to stay worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Even 10-yard gain on the play. That means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now Murray on the play fake.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Murray. And down he goes. The defense got to him right around the 26. That's Zaire Franklin. Getting his first sack of the year here in week 1.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Devontae. And it's going to be over and cutting his from 4th and 25. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Johnny Hecker going to send it away. Picked up at the 38. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. The Packers, Jordan Love, set to take over again. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Wow, wide open here, complete. Stops there, but that gets them the first big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
First down.
This one's low touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Comes at that time, didn't read. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He's been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. Still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts. The numbers tell us pretty clearly you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Now roll for it, Jacobs. And this one will not work out for him. He stacks up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on down. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. First down, it's Mason. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, King. It didn't lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's McCarthy. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
Here's the backup. First throw. Down the middle, deep shot. And the pick is dropped. He had the turnover in his hands. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be an incomplete pass, though. Make it 4th down. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game. And he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You've got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get in the ball.
And he's going to set him up in a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. We've set it down from the 37. Get to Jacobs from the pistol. stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And that is a Packers first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it set the table for more.
Now Lowe on the play fake. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Your 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Coverage by James Pierre.
Back to the air. Love. That's caught at the 4. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Jacobs can't fight past that line. They stopped him at the 3. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one, he shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Jacobs trying to run his way in. And he dives to the ground, but not for that goal line. So might have made that leap a little early, or could have done it on purpose. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. They stick with Jacobs. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Mason will try this one at the gut. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
14 yards goal line. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. That's taken at the 15. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Out now runs the Packer offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And they're going to get into the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that gives Green Bay the first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Handoff here to Jacobs. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that will be good for Packers first down. And this is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. And what a strong day he's had running after this offense. All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Takes the handoff, now Lowe. Flush down out to his left. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. Gets his first sack and his first career gain. Now midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. To the air with Love. That's complete to Reed out left. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver delivered.
Turning to Jacobs on third. He's hauled down just beyond the line, but that's all they needed. Just a single yard for that first down.
Off the tackle. A gain of 1 yard. First down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Packers looking like they'll start this season with a win. First and 10 from the 32. Running right, here's Jacobs. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff.
Oh.